Hello, welcome back to another retail live stream. I am your host, Chris Lamson, and you are joining our October Zenescope retail live stream with Graham Cracker Comics from the great state of Illinois. We are so happy to do another one of these because we love comic book retailers and we love keeping the industry alive and giving back to the community. That's all it's all about with these retail live streams. So Zenescope has always appreciated all the brick and mortar comic book shops and hobby shops that have supported us over the years. That's how we got to 16 years in business. They are the lifeblood of this industry, and because of this, especially because of COVID, COVID hit those retailers really hard. We began these retail live streams to support these shops and these retailers and all the lovely staff and owners that help get these awesome books to you, the fans. So this week's guest is our beloved partner, Graham Cracker Comics. As a reminder, half of the proceeds from today, from all you lovely Zenescope fans and buyers, will go directly to them. So a great way to support the stores. For any comic book retailers who are looking to be featured on an upcoming retail live stream like this, or if you have a shop you like to refer, you think they would really benefit from this type of program, all you have to do is contact our sales rep, Jason Condelis, the master of moolah, the baron of bucks, Jason Condelis at JCONDELIS at Zenescope.com. So I'll post that in the comment section. That's J Condelis at Zenescope.com. I will post that here. And you will be in touch with Jason and he can schedule you out for the next retail live stream. I believe we just scheduled our November one. And I think we might already have a December one too. So, but you'll be put in the queue. Do not worry. As for these awesome Zenescope Diamond Retailer books or the program that you could be part of to get these super awesome covers like this John Royal Sydney cover. So cool. All you got to do is contact Jennifer at jbermel@zenescope.com. Again, if you're curious or you want to refer a retailer to join our Zenescope Diamond Retailer program, all you got to do is contact Jen at jbermel@zenescope.com. So I will post that in the comment section as well. Just give me a shout out to all the lovely fans who are here. Chicago Infinity, Joshua, Brian, Aaron, Jan, Chuck, Gary, Phil Zill, Raven Gregory's in the house. Welcome, everyone. We're so happy to see you. And especially if you're new to our live stream, not sure what's going on, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of what to do when we get to the sales segment of the retail live stream. So we are currently live on all three platforms. That's YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So when we bring on Jason to sell all these awesome products, including our Zenescope retailer books or diamond books, some new releases, who knows what else Jay has. We're going to be throwing up specific banners on the bottom of the screen. Each of those banners and each of these products that we're selling will contain an item code. An item code could be book 1, showcase 1, medal 1. We will let you know what is that item code. If you see something and you want to buy it, all you got to do is post that into the comment section, regardless of where you're watching. Just write book 1, new release 1, whatever the code is. And the lovely peeps in the studio, including Di will take down all of your orders at the end of the live stream, or I guess in the week after the live stream ends. Di will email you an invoice with all your purchases. Now, this is super important. If you have not ordered from us before, we need your information. So please shoot us an email at vcons, that's VCONS @zenescope.com. And in that email, we need all your information. That means your name. That means your username, especially if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch and your username doesn't match up with your actual name. We need your shipping address. We need your email address. We need your phone number. We need all that so we can get your invoices out to you, so we can get your awesome books into your hands. So that is super important. If you have any questions remotely related to a VirtualCon or a retailer invoice, anything related to a live stream, so including a retail live stream, please email us at vcons, that's VCONS at Zenescope.com, and we will answer all your questions. I know a lot of people like to message info@Zenescope or even contact us on Facebook Messenger, but for the purposes of like retailer live streaming or your invoice, or maybe you want to add something, or maybe you're not sure you made the cut on a particular product, or maybe you're asking, how do I get one of these John Royal books? I didn't make the cut. Well, all you got to do, email us at that address. So that is about it for my housekeeping. We are waiting on a special guest from Graham Cracker Comics. They're not in the stream yet. So yes, I am stalling for time. But that's okay. It's been a while. It's been a while since we had a nice heart-to-heart talk. So, and we have a lot of other things to cover. So, we were at New York Comic Con. Shout outs to Kim. Kim, I'm so happy you had a great time. We had a blast at New York Comic Con. It was a really good time. We had a ton of VIPs show up. We had a ton of new VIPs sign up too. Just a ton of fans stop by.
We're gonna go into sales.
We're going to sales. Okay, so I just got some directorial notes from Amber, our lovely producer right now. Looks like our point of contact is having some trouble, so we're gonna go direct into sales. That is a big surprise, but I want to let everyone know that 50% of all your purchases, all your proceeds today, are gonna go directly to Graham Cracker Comics. So without further ado, let's bring on the Baron of Bucks, Mr. Jason Condilas.
What up? What's going on? All right, so first of all, I just emailed my main man Jake over there at Graham Crackers. I apologize. I wasn't paying attention to what Amber was saying earlier. She took away my trifold, my illustrious freaking whatever the heck this is back here.
Come on.
I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna
pop on. Okay, I'm sorry I didn't get ready.
This is now Amberhead.
Di, can you agree with me that Jay has come in with some mad sass?
Yeah, that's right. All right, Jay doesn't like his stuff getting touched. Don't touch my stuff.
Jay Sasson. Okay, that's who you are today.
Jay, don't touch my tripod. See back there, Phil. Is Phil on the stream? Phil, I want you to know your bells were down. Okay, do you know why they were down? Amberhead. You just got changed to Amberhead now. I'm beating on Amberhead from here on out. No, I'm kidding. I can't do that actually because Amber and I bonded. We bonded in New York.
We bonded.
It's the unholy alliance. Amber and I are now besties.
We are.
Okay. Di, you'll always be my work wife, but Amber and I are besties now. She started rooting for the Eagles.
That never happened.
She was like, go Birds.
That never happened.
She was like, this is going to be a glorious day. The Eagles are going to win. Dallas is going to win. It's going to be glorious. Amber was rooting for. Don't let her. Don't. She was all on it. She was like, Hurts is awesome. She was loving it. All right. Without further ado, so if we get Jake on from wherever Jake's from, Graham Crackers, we're gonna put him on immediately. I just shot him an email. I wasn't able to. Gary, listen, I'll convert you too. All right, it's only a matter of time. All right, give us some time. Yes, we have milk, but we're going to hold off on the cereal. Oh, you know we could have ate this.
We were supposed to do that.
Yeah, well, this is what happens when we come back from a 4-day con. We're completely exhausted and mentally drained, and our tripod's missing. Okay, this is what happens. Okay, all right. Yeah, we have no milk. We have no cereal. I don't know if Kiara actually. If Kiara's probably listening right now. Kiara, if you sent the cereal out, then we'll skip it. But if you did not send it out, then we're gonna have some cereal.
Huh? She sent it.
She sent it out. All right, then I got a feeling it's already gone. All right. And yes, Chuck, that is a memorial to Mr. Robot right there. Bam. All right. I want you to know these leis were my idea, but the glass, the coffin of emotion. Chrissy, what are you doing now, Chris? Is he doing something? Oh, I think we actually got Jake on. All right, hold on. So I think we're getting Jake on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click back over to Jake real fast because there he is. I see Jake, the man in the backstage. So we're gonna click back over to Chris. Chris, are you ready to take it back away?
Yes, I'm ready. All right. Okay, awesome. So I had to take off the Jason. Don't worry, kiddos. He'll be back soon. We have our special guest waiting in the backstage. So before I bring them on, let me give a quick bio, a quick list of accolades of the grand and illustrious Graham Cracker Comics. So, formed in 1982, Graham Cracker Comics is the largest comic book store chain in the United States, sporting 9 locations throughout all of Illinois. And they also have some other locations in Madison, Wisconsin, and Marietta, California. Owned and operated by Jamie Graham and John Robinson, Graham Cracker Comics has been providing fans with affordable collectibles for over 25 years. In addition to the truly massive brick and mortar presence, they have a extremely robust and dynamic online store collection with massive collections of comics and collectibles, anything you could think of. So without further ado, I want to bring on Mr. Jake Pierce of Graham Cracker Comics. What up, Jake?
Hey, how's it going, everyone? You can hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Jake,
Awesome.
and on behalf of Graham Cracker Comics, welcome to the Zenescope Retailer live stream. Have you been?
Good. Thanks for having us. We're really excited for this. Looking forward to it. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. We just got back from New York Comic Con, so we're some of us a little bit ragged, but we are bright and bushy-tailed because we're so excited to have you on because you are a comics institution in Illinois, and you're branching out, and you have a great legacy. And I want everyone to know and to find out more about what makes Graham Cracker Comics tick. So let's just I guess let's just get right into it. How was Graham Cracker Comics formed, and how did this store evolve over time to become the largest chain in the U.S.? That's wild.
Well, I mean, you might have already kind of mentioned some of it. It was started back in the 80s in 1982. Jamie Graham, and it's actually named after him, the owner, Jamie. And sorry, I got a customer in there. Hey, how's it going, guys? Yep. Yes. So yeah, Jamie started it back in 1982, and they just aggressively wanted to expand on it, because if your store is doing well, there's no reason why not to duplicate it. Like if you open another store, you're just gonna continue to grow the industry. Like if it works here, why not try it somewhere else? And that's just kind of been their philosophy, and they've just over the years have really done their best to expand and really expand the industry as well as their own company and such. Yeah.
Awesome. And that's great. And like what incredible growth, like 9 stores. And we're not even counting the massive collection and catalog you have on your web store.
Yeah, well, it's actually 12 stores.
12 stores. Oh my gosh, my information's out of date now. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay.
That's awesome. And what does a typical week at the store look like? And what location are you streaming from right now?
I'm currently at the Lakeview location, which is a north side neighborhood of Chicago, right along the Lake Michigan, as the name of the neighborhood suggests. We've been here for a little over 10 years now. I mean, there's plenty of stuff that makes our store a little bit more unique. A little bit of the neighborhood, but then also, as we'll get to it, our bargain basement and such, and just like the size of our store compared to most other stores here in the city.
Cool. And Jake, what's a regular week at the store like for you?
I mean, anybody who works at a comic book store will let you know, like, there is no such thing as a regular week. There is no like definitive, comic book store week. Everything's kind of, different. It all just depends on what's coming out that week. What's the biggest thing, But I'd say typically it's just, trying to push what the, things that a lot of people are going to be excited for, things that, you're personally excited for that other people might not know about, like, independent comics and things like that. So for me, it here at this store, it's just, with it being such a tight-knit community that's, close to Wrigleyville and such, it's a very family-friendly atmosphere a lot of the times. Everyone, knows your name sort of thing. So, as the weeks go on, like, it's just trying to crank out as much content as we can and try to get as much content into the fans' hands. So
cool.
Yeah.
And that close-knit community, that family vibe, is that what you enjoy most about the store's community, or is there anything else that's cool and unique about the store or the store culture that you want our fans to know about?
I mean, it's definitely that. Like, I was a customer at Graham Crackers before I started working here, and I'm pretty positive that most other comic book store managers in the chain were customers beforehand as well. So, you get a familiarity with the employees that continues to grow over time. And like, like I have plenty of customers that I've known for years that like, I joke around that like, they know me better than like, my fiance or some of my family members back home, just because I've seen them every single Wednesday for like the past, 8 years of my life. Pretty crazy.
That's awesome. And I really love that. Like, Zenescope really, really gets that, or gets the importance of community building. And, going back to Graham Crackers with your website in particular, you're talking about like churning out content, and I see that same thing with your blogging. I really enjoyed going through your blogging articles. Like, you had an interview with Matt Rosenberg, the weekly reviews of new comic releases by Doc. There was like a really cool review of a Batman audio drama podcast I was reading by Luke S.
Oh yeah, Luke, the manager of our normal store.
Yeah. So like, in terms of those blogging initiatives, what do you enjoy most? Do you enjoy like writing reviews or anything that just strikes your fancy?
So, I mean, everyone kind of, as far as like the managers and people who add to the blog posts on our website and our newsletter every week goes, everyone kind of has their own content that they like to put out there. A lot of it is comic book reviews every week. A handful of managers try to do our best to get a couple of reviews, especially like new number one, like brand new series and independent titles and such. And like, or, basically what we do with the blog post is we rotate between each store. So every week there's going to be a blog post from somebody from a different store. So you're not just getting the same person cranking out like, my first comic book memory. So we get basically refresh it up as much as we possibly can. So, like with Luke, the upcoming audio book coming out and like the comic book adaptation of it, Luke wanted to take that opportunity to talk about that. Me personally, I like to take funny moments from comic books that I read over time and just kind of throw those out there. And then other people talk about the industry, talk about what they love about the industry, what could work. It all just varies from person to person. And you can go on our site and see, various channels and blog posts of things and such. There's tons of content and tons of different things to check out with there as well.
Perfect. And I posted a link to your blog, so everyone in the chat, you can check it out right now. So Jake, I was given a 5-minute warning, so let's do a lightning round tour of your store and show off all the cool stuff that people can see if they ever make it out to Illinois.
All right, I do have some customers in the store, so I'm going to throw a mask on. I hope that's okay with everybody. They can still hear me. All right, so kind of I'm going to see if I can flip the camera here. Oh, no, that didn't. Not going to really work for me. All right, so we first walk in, we got a good all-age section. We want to just like right front and center, so kids don't have to go too far when they're looking for like great titles to read. We got things like Bone.
Oh, It looks like Jake's.
Well, some cool comic graphic boxes, Funko Pops all around the store. More single issue of all age section. We got our DC new releases. I'm sorry. We all good?
Oh, sorry. Like your feed like lagged a bit, but you're good now.
Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah. So that's
No, you're okay. You're okay.
Okay. A whole bunch of graphic novels as well. We try to keep them all front and center and nicely organized. As you can see, the Independent, to DC, the Marvel, and then eventually manga and other spotlight stuff. As every good comic book store should have, here's the wall books, the more pricey high-end titles, key issues, various stuff like that. Here's our little gaming hub of plenty of Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering singles, you know, a little combo of a gaming store and a comic book store here. Our independent image section. And then this is a really cool part here of our store too. This is a lot of local creators and local content that you can't really get unless you were to walk into, you know, your local comic book store. I try to have those out in front and center, you know, aspiring creators, self-published stuff, a few friends of mine as well in there, doing all that sort of fun stuff. Here's our top 25 bestseller, or you know, the first half of the top 50, I should say, of our best-selling graphic novels. We also list that on our website as well, so anybody in the chat can check that out as well. Plenty of action figures. Real quick, just a nice little display of some Zenescope. We got some fairy tales.
Yes. Yes.
Some Oz, some Robin Hood. Gotta show the good stuff. And then the back is a lot of our Marvel new releases and our Marvel back issues as well, and some more toys. So,
wow,
you know what? One last thing, I almost forgot the most important thing, the thing that makes our store very, very, very unique is the vault.
Ooh,
it
awesome.
is 2 rooms of 7 comic books. And then in the second half here,
there seems to be a little lag at the moment, but we everyone in the chat, I think we saw like just a giant row of long boxes of like older comics. So cool. I think Jake froze for a second. Okay. So Jake, I don't know if you can still hear me. We're gonna call it there. We want to make you some money. So Jake, their feed seems to be frozen right now. But Jake, you're awesome. Thank you so much for interviewing with us. And everyone, check out Graham Cracker Comics if you're in Illinois. But we're gonna be peacing out, and we're gonna be back to Jason. We're gonna be selling some brand new stuff. So take it away, Jason.
Okay.
First of all, we got there at 10, okay? And we did wait a long time. You're on the screen.
Oh, we're on.
I'm done with you today, Jay. I am done with you.
Never drive to New York Comic Con with ever.
I'm about to lose it on you, Jay. I am about to lose it on you. I swear. I drove very safe. I asked him to do one thing, which was take the car, and that's the only thing I asked the entire show, and he's complaining about. Okay, I'm done.
Are you guys? You want to do some comments? Put in that you're an Eagles fan. You converted. Put it in.
I'm done with you.
All right. We have some new books to talk about. We're focusing. We're getting our game face on today. Ralph, if you're not laughing, you should be at this point. I'm going to tell you right now, Amber and I fell in love in New York, and we've fallen out of love on Monday completely. It's going the other way. We're back, baby. All right. That's all I'm going with. All right. So the first book we are covering for Graham Crackers is Belle, Headless Horseman. This is cover A. I'm on fire today, baby. Boom! Igor Vitorino. All right, the book is $5.99. If you want to get it signed, you can get it signed by Dave, right? Because Dave is the writer? Yes. You can get it signed by Dave. If you want to have it signed by Joe and Dave, I'm fine with that. But right now, I'm keeping it to just Dave. All right, and then bam, there it is, right there. Bell, Headless Horseman. Go ahead. This is new release 1. Go ahead and put it into the notes, and it shall be yours. This is basically our version. Obviously, you guys are very familiar with Belle. She is our female. She's almost like our female. I can't say that guy's name. The guy that does it with a cape, Batman, Bat something, Bat Diggity, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. He's a DC guy. Anyway, so this is our female version of him. She is a monster slayer. Her mother was a former beast hunter before her. Her father's former military and so forth. This is, to me, is easily one of Dave's best books. I am a huge fan of Belle, Headless Horseman. First of all, it pits one of my favorite villains of ours, one of my favorite characters of ours from our Sleepy Hollow series when we did that as a short series, basically against Belle. All right, so put new release 1A, making sure you put in whether you want it signed or you want to have it unsigned. Cover C is the Bomb Diggity. I'm with you there. Let's get to that in a moment, though. For right now, I want to do the new release 1 cover A. I'm going to put this in the product cam. Are we set, Amber? Is the product cam actually on? Is it working?
It is.
It's working. Put a little product cam on there. All right. So I've changed Nick Head into Amber Head. All right. This is just so that way I can beat on Amber every once in a while. There's cover A by Igor Vitorino. Oh, I just got no signal.
I don't know what happened.
Oh no! Did we lose Facebook again? Oh, there we are. We're back.
We lost the product cam.
Yeah, we lost Facebook last week, and we were unable to bring you guys books. I want you to know we were missing you big time from last week. All right, let's go to cover B. Cover B is obviously the same issue, just in cover B. And this is a cover by somebody I know, Harvey Talabau. Harvey Talabau. All right, so if you want new release 1, but in cover B, again, it's $5.99. Please specify whether you want to have it signed or you want to keep it unsigned, that type of thing. And again, this is cover B, covered by Harvey Talabau. All right, obviously the same issue. And right now we're having Dave sign it. There is no charge for the signing as far as having the book signed and so forth. Just put new release 1, cover B into the notes, and it shall be yours. Let's go ahead and put that bad boy into the product cam as well.
I wouldn't do it. The product cam's acting weird now.
The product cam is acting funky?
Yeah.
All right, so let's stick with that. Amber, why is the product cam now funny? Hello.
I'm really done.
Why are you the worst driver when it comes to getting into the Lincoln Tunnel?
I'm gonna get mad at you, Jay.
Ooh, this is a first. All right, let's go to cover C. Cover C, as you guys were trying to reiterate out there, cover C is my favorite cover. So if it was your favorite cover, it's my favorite cover too as well. This one's by Josh Burns. Huge fan. This is another one of those ones where we just basically put an exclusive cover on a regular cover. Dave does this from time to time, making it an absolute steal. So please put NR1 cover C. And again, see if you want to have it signed or unsigned, it's good to go either way. Jan, I'm going to assume that you mean cover C there. Go ahead and put Jan down for cover C. Jan the man. Jan, have you ever driven in New York? You ever waved everybody from the bus lane over when you were driving to New York?
I'm not now.
Down from Toronto. See, dude, this is the fun stuff, dude. This is the fun stuff. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better and better as we go forward. All right. So we're not using the product cam, so I'm going to keep this as new release 1C, and I'm going to go ahead and put it back on the rack because apparently we're not using the new release or we're not using the product cam. But hold on, let me get some new comments going on here. All right. If I'm ignoring your comments, it's because I'm having too much fun today. All right. I came in in a great mood. All right. I've been told that I'm nothing but sassy today. Sassy Jay. Sassy Jay is having a good day today. All right. So again, this is new release 1C. And if you want to have it signed by the great Franchini, please put that into the notes. The second new release I want to talk about is Van Helsing, Beast of Exmoor. First of all, I'm a huge fan of this too as well. This one's actually written by Brian Hawkins. Brian's actually written a few different titles for us now. They're escaping my mind as I'm trying to delve into my brain. I just wrote this up in an email 2 weeks ago as I sent these covers out. But again, I'm a big fan. Obviously, it's taking our female vampire slayer, who's Van Helsing, and having her battle the Beast of Exmoor. The Beast of Exmoor is from the UK. The legend has it the Beast of Exmoor has just kind of kills sheep, kills animals, kills farm animals in rural towns in the UK and so forth. And obviously they're sending Van Helsing. It's got a twist to it though, and I don't want to reveal what the twist is. If you want new release 1 cover A, that is by Sean Chen. Sean Chen was at New York Comic Con. Big fan of Sean. All right. Just go ahead and put it into the notes. This one will be signed by Joe, and it can also get signed by Dave, who came up with the story concept along with Ralph. If I had Ralph in the house, I would have Ralph sign it too as well, but I don't. So this one can be signed by Dave and Joe as well. There is no charge for the signing. This one's also a $5.99. It has about 32 pages of content. So if you're interested in this Van Helsing title, please put new release 1 or NR2 cover A. And again, this is a cover by Sean Chen. So if you're interested in that bad boy, just go ahead and put it to the notes and it shall be yours. All right, NR2B is this bad boy over here, which I am a huge fan of. Who did this bad boy? That's Igor. I'm a huge fan when Igor does some donuts. Some friggin' action covers for us. So new release 2B, just make sure you put signed or unsigned in the notes. And again, it's only $5.99 for that. And sleep, I am sleep deprived. You know what it was? I had to watch all that Monday Night Football game last night. I almost fell asleep at like 10 o'clock at night because I was exhausted from New York Comic Con. But then boom, I was out for like 5 minutes, woke up and saw Lamar Jackson turn into Superman and take down my fantasy team.
Oh,
I know. Is that your husband and your son? Yeah. So I was playing against Joe, who's Di's husband, who obviously all of you know as our leader, our fearless leader. We were in the same fantasy league along with Ralph. So I'm playing Joe and her son Joey in the one league. Their team is the Bolts. They're taking on my Captain Chunk and the Goonies. And I was whooping them going into that game, and I had a kicker left. And they had Lamar, and it was over for me right there. They had Lamar went all Superman, and it was over. That's all right. I put a whooping on Ralph in the high in the PPR league, which is the other league we're in. All right, Ralph. Thanks, brother. Good to know you. All right. So there's Van Helsing. Again, it's Beast of X4, and that is cover B. Just go ahead and put it into the notes. It shall be yours. Please specify whether you want to have it signed or unsigned. All right. So no, I wouldn't say I'm sleep deprived or depraved. I'm feeling actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, so this is cover C. Cover C is Tristan Thompson. First of all, I just met Tristan Thompson at New York Comic Con. Huge fan of this young man. I'm looking forward to seeing more and more covers by Tristan. He had his own booth set up at New York Comic Con. I went over just to talk to him, just to meet him for the first time. An absolute joy to talk to Tristan. He I was going to be doing more and more covers for us coming up. I think he's doing a convention in Indianapolis or somewhere in Indiana coming up next weekend. So if you guys want to bop up and see Tristan, if you're in the area around that con, I don't think it's Indie Pop Con, but it's one of those indie something. So whatever. If you want to pop in and see Tristan at that con, I'm sure he'll have this book with him, and he can sign it for you too as well. This is another one of those ones to me that basically looks like an exclusive on a regular cover, which to me is an absolute steal. So again, if you want to get it signed by the cover artist, just go to that convention, which is coming up next weekend. All right. So again, that is cover C. That would be NR2C. If you're interested in that bad boy, just go ahead and put it to the notes, and it shall be yours. If you want to get it signed by our guys, that would be Joe and Dave, who did the story concept along with Ralph. Joe and Dave are the ones that could sign it for you. All right. As far as graphic novels, I wanted to do a little Black Sable. Black Sable is kind of like our version of Space Pirates. Now, we've never really done anything sci-fi, space pirated before, and this to me is our first delve into it. The book's a little bit older, but I can tell you right now, if you're into that kind of like that sci-fi feel, if you're into pirates, obviously we're going to do it Zenescope way. We're going to do it twisted. We're going to do it sexy too as well. To me, this is just an absolute badass story. All right. And again, this one's actually written by Joe. So Joe would be the one that would be signing it as far as that's concerned. The Black Sable is $19.99. Or actually, you know what? I think I'm doing it. What am I doing? I'm doing it for $16. $16, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna knock off $4 off the cover. So it's normally $20, but I'm gonna knock it down to $15.99. Please specify whether you want to have it signed or not signed. too as well. And again, half of the proceeds going to graham crackers. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you to Jake for doing that stream. I know he came on a little bit late, but we kind of rushed him for time. So Jake, thanks so much for doing that quickly. Hopefully you were able to get to all the things that you wanted to talk about with us in the stream. So again, that's Black Sable. So if you're interested in Black Sable, just go ahead and put it into the notes and it shall be yours. All right. This collects 6 issues. And then the other thing too, which is kind of cool about this issue is almost all of our graphic novels, it has all the single issue covers in the back of the book. And there are some phenomenal covers for this the 6-issue series. All right. And again, this is written by Joe, our fearless leader, who just took me down in fantasy football, along with the man, Lamar. Dude, Lamar was like Mike Vick, dude. He went all crazy Mike Vick last night. Did you watch the game, dude? Did you watch?
I watched the first half.
Or you just listened to your husband kick and scream?
I watched the first half and then I went upstairs.
Yeah, Joe thought I had him beat. He was kicking and screaming.
He was.
I like that. So I like that. I frustrated him early. And then Lamar, I think Lamar threw for 400 yards in the second half. He literally completely went off. Along with,
first half.
who's the tight end? Mark Andrews, who I happen to have in my PPR league. I actually have Lamar and Mark Andrews in my PPR league, and they just completely went off. Scored 215 points, went nuts. All right, so again, these are the single issues covers that are in the back of the book, which make this graphic novel to me just more than a steal. So again, if you want to have it signed by the writer, which is Joe, please go ahead and put into the notes. Make sure you want it signed. Again, I'm knocking $4 off the cover. It's regularly $19.99 at a comic shop or even on our web store. But here in the stream, we're going to make it $15.99. And obviously, the signature is free too as well. All right, so Black Knight to me is almost like our female version of Daredevil. She's kind of a lawyer by day. I am a big fan of the Black Knight. I keep on saying I'm literally a fan. I'm a fan of everything we do. Is that weird? Is that really weird?
No.
That's not all right? There's got to be something I'm not a fan of ours.
There's definitely something.
Maybe there's got to be something. I have to think about that one. All right. This one to me is written by, first of all, this one's written by Terry Cavanaugh. If you guys aren't familiar with Terry Cavanaugh, you should be. Terry has written a ton of stuff from Marvel. He's done Avengers. He's done Iron Man. He has done breakoffs from the Avengers and so forth. We are extremely lucky to have Terry working for us for the period of time that he did. So again, this is Peyton Park. She is a defense attorney. She's kind of like defense attorney by day, Black Knight by night, and so forth. Kind of deal as what the Black Knight is. And again, this collects the first 5 issues of that, and we're doing the same kind of thing. We're going to make it $15.99. It's regularly $20 or $19.99, and we're going to knock off a couple bucks. And once again, bam, there are the covers for the single issues on the inside of the graphic novel, which to me makes this an absolute beyond steal, because some of these single issues are really intense, like really, really awesome artwork. Who did this? Holy guacamole, I love that. That's Ivan Nunes. Big fan of Ivan. Jeez, oh man, that guy can, oh my goodness, there's a Josh Burns. This is one of the first covers that Josh Burns has ever done with us. This bad boy right here. Big fan. All right, so go ahead and put that bad boy into the notes and it shall be yours. And that is, there's a Keith Garvey. That's on the inside of the graphic novel. And again, it's $15.99. And if you want to have it signed, you certainly may have it signed too as well. All right. And Joe will sign that bad boy for you. All right. Again, that's written by the great Terry Cavanaugh. All right. So those are the graphic novels. So I want to get to some exclusives. We're going to do so. Please don't jump the gun on the exclusives because we're going to change up the codes like we normally do. We're going to try and keep it fair, try and keep it real. We're going to try and do some limitations based on we want to make sure these stores are having the ability to try and get these bad boys. All right. So the first one we're talking about is a cover by John Royal. All right. If you're interested in this book, it's going to be $10. You need to put into the notes Diamond 1. Go ahead and put that into the notes as Diamond 1. All right. This is the book right here. So Diamond, you can put Diamond or Diamond 1 either way. As long as you're putting Diamond in there, that'll get you this bad boy. This is a 500 print run for just $10. We're only going to do 20 of these bad boys. Phil, we got you covered. I'm seeing everybody jump on this bad boy. D1 is not what I'm looking for, Gary. I need Diamond 1, please. All right, please put Diamond 1. D1 would be jumping the gun, because then I would be, if everybody did that, I'd have to accept everybody's choice on that. So again, John Royal, obviously the cover is absolutely slamming. The book itself that this is on is the Bell Headless Horseman that I talked to you earlier about. So you're not only getting a standalone issue, which is a phenomenal issue written by Dave Franchini, again pitting Bell, who is our female monster hunter and so forth, absolute badass, against the Headless Horseman. So again, this is a collectible as well as a readable, which makes this to me an absolute steal. Just put Diamond or just put Diamond 1. I don't know what fire cover means. That is not the code for this book, sir, JJ. But I'm interested. Again, I'm looking for Diamond 1 out there. I'm looking for like 20 of them. I'm sure it sold out really, really fast. But again, is the background, is that what you're doing? I'm gonna tell you, that's just absolutely beautiful. I wonder if John doesn't color these himself, does he? He does not. No, that's Ula Moss. Ula Moss doing the color on this book, and holy guacamole, Ula, once again, completely knocking it out the park. Big fan. JJ, I agree with you 1,000%. Michael, exactly. Oh, that cover's on fire. Gotcha. Thanks, Chuck. So again, that is the John Royal, and again, I'm looking for Diamond 1. We'll write down a few extra names on that and give Di a little bit of time. So should I go into some New York Comic Con stories? It doesn't seem like they're going to go well for you. Look, dude, just because you converted on Sunday to an Eagle fan, don't back out of it now, okay? It was a glorious day for Amber and I on Sunday. The Eagles came all the way back. So the funny thing is literally, so I'm looking at on while we're packing up the booth. It's like 5 o'clock or something like that, or whatever we're doing. And I'm on the iPad just checking out the scores and so forth. And Amber's coming over to me with the iPad and saying, uh-oh, Carolina's down there on the 5-yard line. Turns out it was actually the Eagles with possession of the ball. And I was like, yes, Amber, you're showing me exactly how happy you are that the Eagles are about to run out this clock right now and beat the Carolina Panthers. Listen, I understand my Eagles are hapless, okay? They're going to win 5 games this year. Dallas is going to win 2 times that. We'll see what happens to them in the playoffs. But you understand what I'm saying, all right? When my Eagles do actually get a victory, I gotta feel good about it. And obviously Amber feels good about it, the Eagles winning. And I wanna welcome you, Amber. You're welcome with open arms.
I'm not acknowledging you the rest of the stream until I get an apology. And that's what it is. Once I get an apology, I'll acknowledge you.
I want an apology. Hold on. I'm sorry that you can't drive away to New York. I'm sorry. So sorry. What's that commercial? I'm sorry. Di, you know what I'm talking about? What's commercial?
I do.
Who is it? You know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry. So sorry. This is sincerity. I'm being sincere right now. This is about as sincere as I get. All right, you ready? Di, you ready to rock on? Or are you writing down some names? All right, you write down the names. I'll see if I can sway Amber. I'm sorry. Chris, I need you. So sorry. Chris, you got any music on that? It's like a commercial. It's a something. Is he in there? What's he doing? Oh wait, he's getting up. He's moving. He's thinking. I'm thinking. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have a Bluetooth today.
Oh, no.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about now.
I know exactly.
All right, Chris knows. See, Chris and I are still right there. All right, we're still right there. All right, even though you got the card stolen in New York, we're still right there, dude. Chris closed the door on me. All right, let's go to book number 2. Book number 2, I am looking for Dooney 2. Dooney 2. That's not D2. That's Dooney, as in D-O-O-N-E-Y. You see it right there? This is the bad boy right here. Dooney 2 is going to be $20. All right, we're doing a 250 print run for $20. Steal. All right, put it into the notes and it shall be yours. Dooney 2. All right, not D2. Just want to clarify. Dooney. You got to spell out the whole name. Dooney 2. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Nick Lopez. Thank you, Neil. All right, Dooney number 2. Again, it's going to be $20 for this book right here. Dooney is acceptable. Josh, we got you covered for that. So again, Dooney number 2, and it is a 250 print run. All right. This is our silver diamond retailer book. And again, the book itself is that Bell Headless Horseman. All right. This one happens to be cover E as in Edgar. The one that I showed before was cover D as in David, the John Royal. But again, it's a standalone as well as a collectible. And it's Michael Dooney. Big fan, big fan, big fan. All right. So if you're interested in this book, just go ahead and put Dooney or Dooney 2 into the notes, and it shall be yours. Chuck, it's your birthday. Chuck, it's your birthday. Chuck, happy birthday, dude. If it's your birthday, I looked on Facebook, dude. I didn't see your birthday today. I don't know. Is it tomorrow? Maybe the next day, something like that. Chuck, give me a confirmation on your birthday, dude. All right. There is a Chuck car. I passed the point of getting old. Chuck, I'm with you there, brother. All right, so again, this is Michael Dooney. The book is $20. We're going to write down a couple of extra covers in there too. We're only going to take 20 people, but we'll write down a few extra names. Not going crazy. I'm seeing October Viejo. Tammy Morris Gaffney. I do actually have a really awesome story from New York Comic Con. So I met my main man, Ray Kantz, at the show. I've never met Ray before. Ray is in a lot of our streams. Turns out Ray's a really young man. He owns his own catering business. And I think he said it was Brooklyn. It could have been the Bronx, but I got a feeling he said Brooklyn. And anyway, he came up to the booth and said, Jay, he's like, I don't even watch TV. I watch you and Chris and Amber and Diane and Kiera. He's like, all I watch is you guys. All right. He's like, whatever you guys are doing the next thing, I'm watching New Comic Wednesday. Whenever you guys are doing movie night, I'm watching that. Whenever you guys are doing the streams, I watch that too as well. And I was like, Ray, you just made my con, dude. I was like, I'm gonna come out there and I'm gonna hug you. And I think I did. All right. But Ray, that was really, really awesome of you to come up, introduce yourself at the booth. This is the kind of fans that we have, just really, really awesome people to come up. And John, you already know when the next movie night is. It's going to be the last Friday of the month, dude. Always the last Friday of the month is movie night. All right. So anyway, huge shout out to Ray. If you guys are out there and you're having a party in NYC, whether it's in Brooklyn, whether it's in the Bronx, look up my man Ray. Look him up on Facebook and have him do your thing. All right, Ray, we got you covered, dude. Ray, anyway, that was really awesome of you to come up to me in the booth just to say that. And of course, Ray bought a few books from there and so forth, and we pounded it out. He was just real cordial, real spiritual kind of person. And again, just made me feel really great about all the things that we do here at Zenescope, as far as New Comic Wednesdays with Amber, as far as movie nights with Ralph and Chris. Son Kumanaki, you're all ready to go? Yeah. All right, so let's rock on. Let's go to the third book. Anyway, huge shout out to Ray. Ray, again, thank you so much for stopping by the booth. You are the man, sir. All right, so book number 3 is going to be Keres. All right, Keres, which is Keres, not K3, but Keres. All right, so this will be the naughty version of the book that I just showed you. We're only doing 10 of these bad boys. All right, and they are $40 each. Please put Keres into the notes. That's what we're accepting. That's what we're looking for. All right. We're only looking to do about 10 of these bad boys. Please go ahead and put it into the notes, and it shall be yours. I'm sure we'll write down a few extra names. But again, we're trying and realize that the books that we don't sell here in the stream are going to go to comic shops. One of the main reasons why we're doing these live streams is, again, we're looking to support local comic shops, just like Graham Crackers. I've been to about 3 different Graham Crackers in the Illinois area. I've talked to John Robinson, who is the fearless leader of Graham Crackers, numerous times. The guy pushes our stuff left and right, as does Jake, as does all their employees. This is a fantastic partnership with us. If you're ever in the Chicago area, there are numerous Graham Cracker stores to be able to visit. Why not visit multiple of them? I know C2E2 is coming up, I believe, in December of this year. So when you break off from C2E2 and you want to go to an actual comic shop where all they do is feature comics, Graham Crackers is going to be a spot for you. Big fan of Graham Crackers, big fan of their stores. The guys and gals that work at those shops, again, do a fantastic job at Graham Crackers. And again, they have multiple stores multiple locations, making it real easy for you to find them in and around the Chicago area. So again, this is Karis, and again, that's $40. Di is writing down a few extra names. So I'm gonna give you another story. So I had Coy. Coy stopped up at the booth at New York Comic Con and missed me. All right. So what was funny was both Amber and Chris pitched to Coy like he's brand new. Meanwhile, Coy's been buying from us for about 13 years now and selling our books with Coy's Toy Chest. Both of them pitched to Coy, and he said he absolutely dug your pitch. He was listening to everything you had to say, and he was getting walked around the booth, and he probably bought from you guys. So I want you to know I threw a little love out there. Amber and I were actually the sales competition apparently in New York Comic Con. We're not going to talk about how that went.
Yeah, but that's not fair. It's like a
That's what I said to her. That's exactly what I said to her.
I did almost 75% more items than you did, Jay.
Totally did.
Lower.
This is how we bonded, right?
Whatever.
This is how we're in love, and now we've fallen out of love. I'm sorry.
What is that?
So sorry. First of all, we do have a great sales team. We are extremely fortunate to have the team. Not only myself and Amber and Chris, but Ralph was selling away. He was selling empty boxes. He was doing a phenomenal job on that. We had Joe at the booth selling away. I gotta throw a huge shout out to Ralph. Ralph was at the booth like literally 24/7. Guy, he was crushing. Ralph was selling. He was signing. The couriers were flying because of this young lady over here that I tried to apologize to numerous times. I mean, these couriers were flying off the shelf, and Ralph was signing away. I'm going to tell you, I don't think I've ever spent more time with Ralph. I don't think Ralph's ever driven me more crazy at the booth. No, I'm kidding. Actually, Ralph was selling. Ralph was selling. And the best thing about it was when Ralph was selling, he was using my code at the booth. So all of my sales, some of my sales are actually not even mine.
Fake.
Yeah, they're fake sales. That's right. I know. That's my boy, Ralph. Hey, Ralph, I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. Right there. Bang. Right there. All right. Are we ready to rock on, Di?
Oh, you saying it was bounty paper towels.
It was Bounty Paper Towels? I don't know what that means.
That jingle that you're singing.
That's it. The Bounty Paper Towels jingle. All right. Chris, what are you doing in there? You got any Bounty Paper Towels jingle? You got a little something for me? Thank you, Phil. So let's go with, are you ready to rock on to the next one? All right, so the next book we're going to is Naughty. N-A-U-G-H-T-Y. You must spell out the whole word. All right, Naughty. All right, it is Michael Dooney, and it's $75. You must spell out the whole word Naughty. You cannot just put N4. All right, Naughty. And again, this is Michael Dooney. It's kind of a sheer, oops, apparently we got some oopsies. Oopsies. Ralph is back in the house. Oopsies. All right, so you must put Naughty in the notes in order to get one of these bad boys, and it shall be yours. I'm only going to sell 5 of these bad boys, but we'll throw in a couple extra names. I can see already 5 went, and let's. Yay, Ralph! I'm telling you right now, that's exactly why Chuck was hanging on. He was waiting for the oopsies, and there they are, right there. Bam. So it looks like we're sold out on this book right already, and bam. All right, that is Naughty. That is the last of those exclusives that we're doing. Oh, you know what? I forgot the print. We didn't have the print in. All right, the print was the print's the John Royal though, right, Chris? It's the Royal something.
It's the D cover.
Yeah, it was the right. It was the D cover. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have, yes, please, thank you so much. So Ralph's got it up right there. The print that we're going to do. So put print number 1 into the notes. We're just going to make this $20. It's going to have the Graham Crackers logo on there, and I forgot to bring down the print. That was my fault. Chris, do we actually have those prints in stock? Like we have they should be in now, so I screwed it up. All right, so put print number 1 into the notes and it shall be yours. So realize it's not going to be a book that you're getting right there. You're getting an 11x17 as a print, and it's going to be that book that you see there, but in an 11x17 as a print, and it will have the Graham Crackers logo on there. You can actually see the Graham Cracker logo right there on your screen that we're going to be using. That'll be right on the book. So it'll be a, just a print. Again, it'll be 11x17, Antonio. It'll be an 11x17, so a full print, 11x17. I'd show you something I have here, but it's not big enough. All right. So again, it'll be 11x17 print, Again, that John Royal version that you see there. And again, it will have the Graham Crackers logo on there. And it is limited to 25. There's only 25 of those prints that we're doing. Exactly, a full-size 11 by 17 art print. Okay, they can fit into the top loaders that you can get from Hot Flips. Jeff was the first person I hugged, I think, at New York Comic Con. I got to hug Jeff in Ireland, hang out with those guys a little bit. They went out to dinner with us on Friday night. So huge shout out to Hot Flips. Jeff, thanks so much for stopping by the booth multiple times. Antonio, thank you, sir. All right, so again, that is the print that you see right there. And again, it's going to be an 11 by 17. It'll be that bad boy right there. All right, so if you're interested in the print, just go ahead and put print number 1 into the notes. Chuck, my IT man, exactly knows what I'm talking about. It's hotflips.com. Go to those guys for all of your comic back needs, your bags and boards, your top loaders, your tubes, Mylar bags, all that jazz. They got all that stuff. It's Hot Flips. We work in a partnership with those guys because those guys are fantastic at what they do. So again, just go ahead and put print number 1 into the notes. So I got a special pack that I want to do too as well. Are you ready to rock on, Di?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the pack. The pack is going to be 3 different books that are all secret retailers. Okay, they're all secret retailers. One is by Cavanaugh, another one by RLS, another one by Michael Dooney. I'm going to go ahead and show these books to you. It's 3 books for $250. The reason I feel it's a steal at $250 is each one of these books to me is easily $100 value or more. All right, so you're getting this bad boy. It looks like we're going to make it on this iPad, dude. We still got 10% left. All right, so we're getting that bad boy right there by Cavanaugh. All right, this is going to be part of your pack, as well as the RLS. If you want to pop that bad boy in there. All right, the first book that I showed you was Grim Fairy Tales Dream Eater 09C. This one is Grim Tales of Terror V2 12G. And again, that's a cover by RLS Santa Cruz. This is going to be part of your pack. So if you're interested in the pack, all you have to do is put pack in the notes, and it shall be yours for $250. Try and keep in mind the pack is $250 for 3 books. Okay. And again, this is another secret retailer that's going to be part of your pack. Michael Dooney, big fan. This is Cinderella Serial Killer Princess. 03E is an Edgar. Nick, we got you covered for the pack. That'll put you down for those 3 books. Thank you so much for that. And I got a special treat for you guys. Are you ready on the packs?
Yeah.
You got my man Nick for Movie Night Chuck will be the last Friday of this month. So whatever Friday that is. All right. I think it's like a Friday. Do you know a date? You know what it is?
The 29th.
29th?
Yeah.
There you go. The 29th will be movie night. Do we announce? We announced what it is, right? It's in the book.
Yeah, it's Fright Night.
Fright Night.
Oh, I love that.
Isn't Fright Night the Michael J. Fox something?
No.
That's not Fright Night. What's Fright Night?
No, that's Chris Sarandon. He's
What's
the
that?
vampire
The
who
vampire
lives next door.
Oh yeah.
Takes the kid's girlfriend.
What's the one I'm thinking of with Michael J. Fox where he's like he can actually talk to ghosts? It's like a
Oh,
little car.
it's I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Frighteners. Is it Frighteners?
Frighteners. I think it is Frighteners. Thank you. All right, good stuff. So we're going to go on to a special item that Joe had me want to throw in. This is why I cut Chris down. All right, but bam, we're doing the Advent box, the Halloween Advent box. We're knocking $10 off of it. All right. Yes, it is. The Frighteners. Thank you. Rob, thank you. John D'Amico of the Frighteners. Thank you. Sleeve of the man. All right, we are doing, Rob Hopkins, thank you, sir, as well. Kyle, you the man. All right. We're doing the Advent box for $190. So if you want to put up a banner, we're doing 10 of these bad boys for $190. All right. They're normally $200 on our web store right now. Gary's getting the Advent box for $190. All right. If you already have your Advent box, don't worry about it, John. So again, I'm doing the Advent box for $190. Joe wanted to knock it down, $10. Tammy Morris Gaffney, we got you covered for that. Michael Miller, we got you covered for that too as well. Sean, we got you covered for the Advent box too as well. We're only going to do 10 of these bad boys at $190, but maybe we'll write down a few extra names if we go over 10. But again, half of the proceeds going to Graham Crackers, which is a fantastic cause. Again, Ian, you're talking about $10, Ian. I'm with you. I hear you, dude. Ian, dude, that was awesome, dude. Ian had every one of us in the office sign a book. And Ian, that was really cool of you, dude. I want to let you know that. It was really cool. Got a chance for everybody literally in the office to sign a book. Every once in a while, we get some fans that want that. I can tell you right now, it makes everybody in the office feel like they're all part of the team. You know what I mean? Because almost always the people that are signing are Joe and Ralph, of course, Dave, of course, sometimes Chris Cote, sometimes Ashley, because of the art that they do. Chris is our art director, Ashley, our graphic design. The work that those folks do on the different projects that they have, and then of course the books too as well. But really, really cool, Ian. A huge shout out to you. That was really, really cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly. So Stu and Jeff, along with Eric, who works in the warehouse. We just got a new guy today. I don't know his name though.
Dan.
Dan?
Yeah, Danny.
Dan the man. I like it. Shout out to Dan. We got a new employee out there. All right, Dan's starting in the warehouse. I don't know if I don't think he signed your book though, Ian. I think your book was already signed and gone. So bam. So if you're interested in the Advent box for $190, just go ahead and put it into the notes. Chris, I'm gonna bring you back in, dude. I'm ready to rock and roll. We're pretty much done. That's a wrap on things. We had the new releases 1 and 2, which were Bell, Headless Horseman, as well as Van Helsing, Beast of Exmoor. We figured out we're going to do movie night on the 29th of this month. We're going to have New Comic Wednesday with my love. She's my love, but she doesn't love me anymore.
I've accepted your apology, Jay.
You are accepting it?
I've accepted it.
Thank you. Thank you for accepting. Back to Nick Head. All right, Chris, let's bring it in. Chris, take over, dude. Do your thing.
Jason, I don't think I need to say anything more. You covered everything.
You did?
We have.
Oh, those are the things you want to talk about?
No,
I must be an asshole.
no, you're not. No. You are jumping ahead. You're just so knowledgeable, but that's right. NCW, Slamson, and Jay, the new Buddy Cop series comes to you on CTV. 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know. But yeah, so like we said before, NCW with Amber is coming back this Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow. I thought it was Monday for a second. New releases for this week is
I'm going to be talking about Bridgewater Triangle,
the graphic novel.
I'm going to be talking about Rise of the Jinn #1 by Kevin Reevix.
Kevin Reed, writer and star in Underworld. He was on our guest. He was a guest on Movie Club.
I'm also going to be talking about Van Helsing, Beast of Exmoor, since we didn't talk about it last Wednesday with Brian Hawkins, and I'm going to be talking about Bell, Headless Horseman with Dave.
Wow, that is
Two last releases.
That is a stacked NCW. So tune in tomorrow at 3 p.m. for NCW for all your new releases. And reviews. Yes. Oh.
Someone has a question. Are we supposed to open the envelopes a certain day from the Advent box?
I mean, 13 days of Halloween, you know.
Whatever they want to do.
Whatever you want to do. It's your box.
But they could do
What's in the
it 13
box?
days leading up.
Yeah,
to
exactly. So, like, the original concept. That's the word. Concept. 13 days leading to Halloween. But if you want to open up all your parcels right now, you can. Or if you want to be good and, you know, and keep up with the suspense. You know, it's up to you. It's your box. You can do whatever.
It is your box.
It is your box. So yes, so it's your box. But you know, we would like you to open up 13 days leading into Halloween, and Halloween's coming up pretty soon. It's Spooktober. So NCW movie night. Yes, Friday, the 29th, Friday night at 6 p.m. All the usual suspects are going to be here. So Son, Brian, Marilyn, Ralph, me, Crystal Star. Maybe we'll have a special guest. Who knows? But tune in. It's going to be a great time. Jason, do we have a date on the next retailer live stream?
No, I think it's the first Tuesday of the month, whatever that is, next month.
For November.
For November, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the first
Cool.
Tuesday in November.
Okay, well, we'll provide more details about that soon.
On Facebook.
Oh, can you shout out the costume contest that if anybody wants to enter?
Yes, so that's right. Our Horror VCon, our Horror Virtual Con is going to be happening October 21st to 23rd. So that's very close from now. I don't, like within like 10 days, I think. So we're bringing back the Halloween cosplay contest. So much fun. There's still time to submit costumes. So if you want to submit something, please email us at cosplay@zenescope.com with an entry, with a photo and your information. Leading up into the show, we will contact everyone. I believe it's 8 finalists. So we will contact the finalists. And if you're a finalist, congratulations. You'll be given all instruction, all the logistics on how to appear on our stream. We did a cosplay contest a couple months ago. I think during the BeachCon.
May.
That's right. So it was a lot of fun. We were so happy to bring it back. So if you want to dress up for Spooktober, it doesn't have to be scary horror related costume. It just be whatever costumes you want to submit. Please email us at cosplay@zenescope.com. I believe that is it for all the housekeeping. So thank you so much. And thank you so much to Jake Pierce, who was our special guest for Graham Cracker Comics. Thank you so much for being fans and for supporting local brick and mortars. Until next time, this is Chris Lamson. This is Team Zen. We are out. Thank you for supporting